Alright everyone, how about 3 quick cards and a bottom card with me? I gotta stay quiet here a little bit, so I'll use my radio voice, but I thought I'd pop in. I was pulling some offline readings, and I got another element of the Neptunian influence we've been talking about, where it's making the runners, for example, obsess about soulmates and wanting that soulmate kind of connection there, remembering back on your connection and how it might be important and all of that. But anyway, there's another byproduct of all of this. Okay, there's a lot of activity going on in the astrology, anyway, in the astrological alignments, pulling on the energy that I read, which kind of manipulates it, so I have to take it into account. There's a lot of activity in early November with Saturn and Uranus getting involved, okay? And blending with that Neptune energy that's in play, what we get is we get a deja vu thing, which I talked about, I think I mentioned on today's Friday reading. But we also get the importance of dreams. Dreams become extra important. I don't mean fantasies you have about being a rock star or a movie star. I mean sleeping at night and dreaming. Those dreams are extremely important. And I did a pre-shuffle on it because it's been coming up in my offline reads, and I got a really cool, I grabbed a fresh deck and I got a really cool thing, a little bit of sleepy time. Let's just see why the dreams are important. You might want to keep a dream journal next to your bed. It applies to you as much as it applies to the DMs or the runners. I know the runners aren't going to keep a dream journal, but you can. You get the benefit of the information. Let's take a look. It's a general reading. It doesn't matter what your sign is. This is straight up energy reading. Okay? My job, give you a little weather forecast for the energy, I guess. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Sleepy time. Nice and quiet, right? Temperance, crossed by the 4 of Swords, is right here in my pre-shuffle, just on the surface energy. When I asked the universe about that little byproduct, the byproduct of messages coming through dreams, I think it's designed for healing. This is angel energy. It's all about healing and balance. I think it could be phrased, if I'm to phrase this energy a certain way, it could be that a lot of you get information prior to hearing from your person, for example, or prior to something happening new in your life, like meeting a new person or whatever. You get information. You get some kind of truth in your dreams, and it's there for you to remember. It'll be on the surface because it's showing up here on the surface, which is good. Okay, because we remember the dreams that are on the surface. It's designed to make you stop here. Here's the the Knight of Pentacles, right? Try not to glaze over it. The Knight of Pentacles is very methodical, right? Sometimes on some decks he's pictured as standing at a map and plotting the course and all of that. So definitely keep that dream journal. That's what this card here is, why I told you that. Underneath that, bookending the Temperance is a Tower, okay? That's where I say you're going to find out some things under this energy. It's not just about deja vu. That happens while you're awake. What happens while you sleep is just as important. If you're getting deja vu and it has to do with you feel like you've been somewhere before, and that's in the energy, that's a main element. If you're getting that, and it feels like you've done something before or you've met someone before, in a lot of cases it's a past life person. You get more information about that in your dreams, which is why it's important to write them down. And it's all designed to move you forward. Knight of Swords and a solid new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. Those are just 2 cards underneath. Now, I don't think your runners are going to be keeping dream journals. I think they're going to have the same important dreams, the same deja vu, and I think they're going to do what they always do, because they're doing some kind of half-ass cartoon spiritual journey, you know, and it's going to bite them in the ass here in November, because November, as I called it in my November 2022 blog article, is very Hierophant-esque, right? And you don't glaze over your Bible studies in front of the Pope when the Pope is giving you the test, the Pope himself. And I say that because the Hierophant card used to be called the Pope, and in some decks it still is. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's pull 3 cards and a bottom card and see what the universe wants to tell you. I don't think this is going to be a long reading. This is a byproduct energy, but I want you to know about it. I don't want you to miss those dreams. I don't want you to wake up and go, wow, that was a weird dream. I kind of learned something in there, but what did I... You're going to forget it 5 seconds after you wake up. You've got to have something to write something down next to your bed. All right, you have to. It'll go away quickly. It'll dissipate. I'm inventing words. It'll dissipate very quickly. All right, let's give the deck a shuffle here. 3 cards and a bottom card. All right, the bottom card, I'm done. The bottom card is the Page of Pentacles. Student. It's all supposed to teach you something. Some kind of learning is happening here. I look at the rainbow here that's at the top not as like, you know, some sort of fantasy coming true. This is in reference to, I'm pulling specifically on the dream energy, and it's a byproduct. It's a byproduct of the deja vu energy, which is very strong. So you feel like something happened, you've known someone before, or you've been here before, you've done this before while you're awake. But while you're dreaming, you actually get the answers that you're looking for. So it's important that you write them down, even if you just remember feelings you had in the dream. Write it down. Sad, happy, please don't wake up. A dream like that or something. Either way, this rainbow here is very important. It's about enlightenment, I think, on a high level. I think that's what it's about. It's going to be crossing the center card here. Let's see what the universe has for us. It was pretty clear about me stopping that shuffle right there. Strength. What's the center card? What's the Page of Pentacles, my student crossing? 3 swords. Yeah, it's enlightenment. It is. You're going to learn something about what hurt you, and that is going to empower you. Okay? It is. Now, on the runner side, again, the laws of physics apply. There's an equal and opposite reaction. Your runners are experiencing all this too. And while I don't think they're going to have a dream journal, I do think they're going to experience the deja vu, and I think they're going to experience the dream energy. And I think for them, it is the dreams, whether they write down what they were or not, are going to give them the strength to do things. I think it's where a lot of the fortitude, which is one of the meanings of strength card, is coming from, to actually take some action. There's a lot more energies in play. I mean, there are at least, for the first 8 days of November, there are at least 19 to 26 energies in play. And I can't decide which is which, so I'm giving it a range. So we'll cut it down the middle. There's about 22 or so that are important. I can't pull on all of them, but I'm giving you the effects of them so that you understand how they work. These dreams on your runner's side are going to give them the fortitude, but I'm more concerned about you in this reading. I want you to write them down because they're going to give you some enlightenment about something that hurt you, or someone that hurt you, or things that have hurt you, demons that you haven't looked at, and it's going to give you the strength to take care of those. You're going to see the light a little bit on something. All right. Again, November is very spiritual. I won't lie to you. It is. It's just getting warmed up. We ain't even in it yet. The tail end of October leads into it. The tail end of October is the wick for it, really. But all of October's energy sort of bleeds in. It comes in and it dissipates out throughout the month of October, or excuse me, throughout the month of November. Let's see. What's red with the strength card? Yeah, justice. Yeah, again, it's the same message. And there's another rainbow on this particular justice card. It gives you the strength to deal with it. It makes everything okay. It gives you some justice. These dreams that combine the strong desire of soulmate, the theme of soulmate floating around with that Neptunian energy, which blending with other energies is causing sort of a deja vu effect while you're awake. And then the dreams at night explain that. All of it together can give you a lot of the answers you're looking for. Can make sense of some things. Give you some justice. All right. Again, for the runner, I think it's a key element. Their dreams are going to drive them batshit crazy. All right. Because they're not taking the dream journal, they're not watching me, they don't know about this, right? The dreams are going to drive them crazy. I think that what the universe is trying to say here is that I'm going to drive them crazy in the dreams, Steve, and they're going to go right in. They're going to have to do something. I think that's what's going to happen. I want to pull on justice here, and then we'll call it, all right? I just wanted you to know about this dream energy, because I'll forget to mention it. It's a byproduct, but it's important because it explains, it's the back end of the deja vu energy I talked about in today's Friday reading, right? you will get the answers you're looking for. You're not going to have to try to figure it out. Actually, you're going to be dreaming about them all night. So keep that dream journal near your bed for sure. Why's the Justice card here? Tell me about the Justice card. And I don't know if it's going to tell me about it in relation to you or your person. I have no idea. I don't control the energy that comes in here. It may just tell me nothing for all I fucking know. Well, all right. It is the, again, it's the Knight of Pentacles from the pre-shuffle. The universe, when it crosses the Justice card like that, the universe is saying, again, just be methodical here. All right? What slowed you down, you'll see why it slowed you down. It'll help make sense of things where you're concerned. All right, that's the affecting energy. It's a methodical energy. It's someone who's really given something some thought. And you're getting a lot of answers for some reason here. What's on top? Maybe we'll find out. Some cards from the pre-shuffle are coming back. Let's take a look at what the center card is. It's red with the Knight of Pentacles. It's the Nine of Wands. Yeah, again, I've got a Nine of Wands here. I've got a Four of Swords. Again, healing energy. Healing energy coming in. It's all angel energy. It really is. Temperance didn't come back, but it is all angel energy. This Nine of Wands, something... I think for a lot of you on your side, the DF side, this Three of Swords has blocked you, right? It's kind of cock-blocked you a little bit. You put your life on pause to try to figure out what happened here. And you had to. On the plus side, that meant you went on a spiritual journey. That's a good thing. But for some of you, it's gotten out of hand, right? And it's gotten you tired and you can't think anymore, you can't whatever. That's why the answers come to you while you're sleeping, okay? But you got to write them down right away or they'll slip away. But the emotion should remain from these dreams. And they'll tie, that emotion will tie to the deja vu stuff that'll probably be happening right up through 11/11 while you're awake. These energies I'm pulling on now are from right now-ish, right? Right up through the middle of November. Easily. All right, what's red with the Four of Swords? The Ten of Wands, yeah. A lot of healing. Again, it's a dam breaking. There's a lot of tired energy here. This reading makes me tired. It kind of does. This is tired. This is tired. This is tired because it's a big burden. We go from a 9 to a 10 though. That tells me that this resets to an ace. I'm just curious here, real quick. I'm going to pull one crossing card on this Three of Swords in relation to the runner. As far as the runner goes, again, this just backs up, all of these cards here just back up what I said. It's like the universe is saying, Steve, I'm going to drive them crazy in their dreams, those runners. And it's true. Because all the emotion's going to remain, and they're just not going to know what to do. Like a chicken with the head cut off, they're going to come straight toward whatever is meaningful. Because that's what Jupiter going back into Pisces wants, and that's what's going on right now. I just pulled on that the other day, right? And that's blending with Venus and Scorpio, which wants the same thing. It's a lot of cooperation in the energy right now. But let's pull on this Three of Swords. Speaking of driving the runner crazy, let's just get a crossing card on this. What is it? Yeah, they got to smooth it out. Six of Swords, and it's got another rainbow at the top. Again, with the Six of Swords, it's usually a boat, right? And it's one of those boats that you don't have a whole lot of control over all the time. It's not a boat with a steering wheel and a motor on it. It's kind of it's actually in the Lightseer deck, I like it best because it's kind of just being pushed by the tide and pulled by some birds. The girl in the boat doesn't really have any control at all. She don't even have an oar in her hand or anything like that. It's exactly what I said. The universe is going to drive the runner crazy with the dreams, and they're going to be feeling, and it's all going to be about soulmate and past life energy flowing in and all that. You're the only side, because you're listening to me, that's going to be smart enough to write it down so you can actually learn something tangible from it. Something that you can apply to get past your Three of Swords. All right? Give you the strength to move forward and maybe find someone else, or just move forward and grow your energy even more. Do whatever you want to do. Either way, it's justice for you. What's on top? Yeah. Divine timing. And divine timing is just about the energy is right for all of this to happen right now. The energy is just right for it to happen. There's a backup card, the most powerful card I can pull. It's the World. It's a whole new cycle of energy right now. It truly is. It has been for quite a while, but I mean, there's a lot of little cycles that are firing up right now. It's completely new energy. It's a whole new world here. It's a whole new cycle beginning. And what's read with the why is it divine timing? Why is the energy right now? Like I say, a lot of it all seems kind of planned. It's all designed for you guys to elevate you, right? To free you. It's a card of liberation. It's the Nine of Pentacles. 9 Pentacles. Getting free from the 3 swords. Again, which is basically justice. You know. So write your dreams down. They're very important. Y'all going to be, between now and the middle of November, you're going to be experiencing a lot of deja vu. A lot of it is stuff from past lives. You know, you haven't really been there before, but you feel like you have. It's important. But the answers, the analysis of it, you're going to be dreaming about. Those two energies are tied together. All right? I'm just here to give you the weather forecast. Don't shoot the messenger. But if you write it down, I think it is very positive for the DF side. For the DM side, in an equal and opposite reaction, it's going to make them batshit catawampus crazy. I mean, seriously, send lawyers, guns, and money fucking batshit crazy. I'm telling you. We had that tower, don't forget. That tower applies to them too. You know, it tears everything down. They're not going to have the dream journal writing down stuff. So they're just gonna, you know, it's just gonna give them the fortitude, if you will, to do something. They're gonna have to do something. And the ones that don't, again, will just keep landing in towers. There is an element of masochism in the energy where they almost enjoy feeling the pain or just the regret and the loss and all of that. You know, if you're in that energy long enough, you get used to it, right? You get a little Stockholm syndrome for it. Like someone who's been in jail a long time and they open the door and they sit there, right? You're free, go. You know, I like it in here. It's cool. I got my little thing set up, my little drawing on the wall, the calendar. I like it. You know, I think some of them do, but I think the majority of them, there's a lot of justice coming here in this connection for both sides in different ways. All right. So stay tuned. I'm going to be pulling on the weekly reading tomorrow. And I'm going to pull on Mercury and Scorpio and see how that plays out with Venus, Scorpio, and Jupiter back in Pisces. That should be interesting, actually. That should add the interesting element of communication to the whole thing. From there, I don't know. We'll see where we go. I got Mars retrograde, but I'm trying to let that warm up a little bit and get rolling backwards before I see the effect that that's having. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Just thought I'd pop in. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, good luck.